Interestingly enough, I've known a lot of marketers over the years that have grew up on ranches, and I think that their success came from, having to, go through those challenges when they were very young. And the internet seems very easy compared to some of those other, day-to-day real life situations like growing up on a farm and a ranch. I mean, it's a tough life.
I remember when we were in our 20s and I was working in restaurants, and I knew we'd be getting paid on a Thursday or a Friday, and in my mind I'd be calculating, okay, we're getting $1,000 in the account, I'm gonna pay the electricity, I'm gonna make a car payment, and I go to the account and the money's practically all gone. I'm like, Michael, what happened to that money? And because he was trying to achieve success as an entrepreneur, he'd say, oh, Delilah, trust me, I just bought traffic for something, it's gonna work, I believe in myself, I believe in what I just purchased. And at the time it was very hard, and of course my initial instinct was to be upset and to get angry because maybe a bill was gonna be a couple of weeks late. But let me tell you that I can remember one instance when Michael did that, and that was my initial reaction, and 1 month later he was making like $30,000. So I just think it's about not bringing your partner down and just being really supportive and just believing in them. Sometimes even believing in them when they don't even believe in themselves.
Oh, I see a really blue one. Look at that.
When I graduated high school, I went on to the Marines and spent 4 years in the United States Marine Corps, giving back like a lot of my family has, my uncles, my grandparents, even my mom was in the military, my dad was in the military. The camaraderie, the teamwork, the connectedness, and working with people to really be able to, be a part of something larger than yourself, I think was very kind of incremental in my climb up the mountain over the years. Is I always wanted to work with the best and be with the best, and and be a part of that. So I think that was a law of attraction for me.
We've definitely grown up together. Grown up through the 20s where you change a lot, you evolve, you're trying to understand a lot about yourself, about life, about where you're going. And so we've definitely been each other's best friends, and we've definitely grown up together the last 22 years. So it's been an awesome adventure.
I wanted to travel the world, I wanted to help people, I wanted to really get out there and discover things, and I just had a lot of aspirations. I really aspired to much more than a lot of these kind of normal day job type scenarios provided. I knew aspirationally, financially, I wanted to create more, I wanted to have more for my family, I wanted to be able to do all those things.
We're gonna have ups and downs. It's not always going to be a fairy tale and a fantasy, and there's obstacles that come along the way, and it's just a matter of how you choose to look at those obstacles.
I think one of the things that really motivated me is seeing all of the kind of the paywalls or the ceilings that was out there for people. They could only make, someone would be telling you that, you're only worth $15 an hour, you're only worth $12 an hour, $10 an hour. That just completely never resonated with me.
Michael and I have always been the type of people that when we have run into those obstacles, we just hit it head on and we figure it out and we deal with it, and we keep the end in mind. And the end in mind for us is that, we love each other and we have a vision of like growing old together.
I think that ultimately at the end, to be able to pursue your passion and to be able to find your true life's purpose is what's going to sustain you for life.
You have to be willing as a spouse to change and to grow in order to allow your partner to grow as an entrepreneur.
The vision with Digital Altitude was to help people create digital altitude by going through these incremental steps up the mountain and taking it one step at a time to get there, and having a coach, someone who's been there before you up that mountain to show you where the crevices, cracks, and all that is going to be in your success. The only way you're getting to the top is taking one step at a time. And we're here to help you do that. We're here to help you get up the mountain, to go from base camp and start to rise and get to be able to ascend up that mountain and get to peak and then finally get to the apex. That's what we're here for. That's what we want to help you do day in and day out. We're not going to give up on you. We're going to push you to the top, whether you want it or not. We're going to pull you. We're going to push you. We're going to get you there.